Have you heard the quote, good is the enemy of great? Think about that. Good is the enemy of great. I really like this quote because I think we settle for good and fail to be great. This is not only true when it comes to some tasks that we have to do, but I think it is especially true when it comes to our spiritual life. We could see a good example of this in Matthew chapter 19, verses 16 to 22. Matthew 19, 16 to 22. Just then a man came up to Jesus and asked, "Teacher, what good thing must I do to get eternal life?" "Why do you ask me about what is good?" Jesus replied. "There is only one who is good. If you want to enter life, keep the commandments." "Which ones?" he inquired. Jesus replied, "You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not give false testimony, honor your father and mother, and love your neighbor as yourself." "All these I have kept," the young man said. "What do I still lack?" Jesus answered, "If you want to be perfect, go sell your possessions and give it to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come, follow me." When the young man heard this, he went away sad because he had great wealth. Looking at these verses, we can see that this man is having a good life. He is a ruler, he is rich, he is young. He has kept the commandments. When Jesus told him to keep the commandments, his response was, "Which ones?" Maybe he was asking which ones were the necessary ones. Which ones did he really have to keep? Perhaps this man just wanted to do the bare minimum. He just wanted to get by, just wanted to do good enough to reach eternal life. Perhaps he just wants to keep the commandments he had already kept. Maybe he reached a point of satisfaction where he felt comfortable and did not want to keep on pushing forward. Let me give you an example of this in a different situation, in a different environment. We all need to get a driver's license if we want to drive. So we go to the DMV, we pick up a driver's handbook and study for it. Now when we go to the front desk, do we ask, what rules do I really have to keep? What rules do I really have to follow? Of course not. We know we have to follow all the rules in order for us to be safe, in order for others to be safe. In the same way, this man needs to keep all the commandments that Jesus has given, and so do we. Jesus calls him to give everything away and exchange the God of wealth for the great eternal treasure found in following Jesus and the one true God. This young man's problem was that he has a good life on earth, but his good life of riches fools him into thinking he is self-sufficient apart from God. This man wants to hold on to his good life. When asked to sell his possessions, he walked away sorrowful, even though he wants eternal life. This man cannot bring himself to cease worshiping the ruling force in his life, which are his good possessions. In the same way, we can also be selfish, just like this man. I think we are all willing to do good things, and at times even boast about those good things. But when we are asked to do something outside of our comfort zone, that's where we draw the line. That's where we fail to be great. I would like to leave you with these questions. Is your prayer life good or is it great? Your church attendance, good or great? Your willingness to participate in church, good or great? How about your relationship with God? Is that good or is that great? Are you complacent with living this good life on earth, or are you aiming for greatness in heaven? If God is great, should we not strive to be great? Should we not do great things for Him? If as a Christian you are struggling with being great for God, or maybe you have not yet been baptized and have not started that great journey to heaven, we ask that you contact us. Thank you.